Music and territory have had a historical convergence in the region of Valencia that has resulted in the emergence of a socio-cultural reality which is unique in the world, the associative movement of musical societies. Touched by the Mediterranean Sea, the region of Valencia is composed of 542 municipalities in 3 provinces, Alicante, Castellón and Valencia, and a population of 4.9 million inhabitants. The region of Valencia is internationally known as the land of almost 2,000 music bands. The music which is in the very DNA of every Valencian and which culturally identifies us as people. With even more musical societies than municipalities, this musical phenomenon constitutes a social and educational project, which is exclusive in the world, considered the main cultural agent of the region of Valencia, according to a study by the University of Valencia. The origins of music bands go back to the first half of the 19th century, establishing since then a popular musical tradition deeply rooted in the territory, in the culture and in the society. In 1968, the Federación de Sociedades Musicales de la Comunidad Valenciana was created, a non-profit entity whose purpose is to unite the associations that make it up to disseminate, promote and dignify the practice and teaching of music, promoting its growth, diversification and improvement, both in their pedagogical and musical work and in their socio-cultural activity. The Federation also assumes the representation and defense of the general interests of its federated societies before public and private institutions, becoming its official interlocutor. Based on the music band, musical societies can also include music schools, orchestras, choirs, chamber ensembles, chorus or big bands. These non-profit associations continue to experience continuous growth since the 19th century, both in small municipalities and in urban areas. In order to protect and spread this valuable heritage, in 2018 the Federation succeeded in the declaration of the Valencian popular music tradition, materialized by the region of Valencia musical societies, as intangible cultural heritage, the highest degree of recognition and protection contemplated by the current laws of heritage. Since the 19th century, music schools have been the basis of every musical society, a pool of musicians which combines access to an amateur musical training with the early detection of musical talent and the development of the initial phases of professional careers related to music.
Yo solo tengo palabras de agradecimiento a mi banda, la banda primitiva de Paiporta, porque quedé muy pequeñito, allí que fui, allí me formaron, me enseñaron todo y además tuve la gran oportunidad de que apareció mi maestro, Jeff Penders, que él es el que me inició en la composición, en la dirección y es lo que me ha hecho estar en el mundo. Y claro, todo esto ha sido en Paiporta, en la primitiva, donde desde tan pequeñito ja jugava a hacer música con mis col·legues, con mis compañeros.
A la nostra escola tenim com a objectiu fer arribar la música a tots i a totes. Per això tenim tallers de dones embarassades de camp prenatal i de xiquets de 0 a 3 anys que es diu bressol musical. La música és vida.
In this field, the Federation, a member of the International Society for Music Education, also leads various education projects at national and international level, such as Erasmus Plus projects, and others aimed at promoting innovation, musical prowess, and access to musical studies. Apart from its own activities, the Federation develops projects and strategic lines, among which is the creation in 2001 of the Joven Banda Sinfónica and the Joven Orquestra Sinfónica in 2014, being both high-performance units aimed at excellence and integrated by high-level young musicians from musical societies. As a determined bid to promote young talent and their employability, these artistic units have become reference points for quality and a training objective for young Valencian musicians. On the other hand, as an example of the social commitment that has characterized the Federation since its origins, in 2015, the Banda de Dones is created, a symphonic band composed exclusively of women with the aim of reclaiming their role in culture and society, as well as breaking down stereotypes in the field of music. International collaboration is another cornerstone in the activity of the FSMCV, which has been working for years with important projects in Europe and countries such as Colombia and the Dominican Republic, creating synergies for the benefit of musicians, students and the society in general, along with the impulse of intentional projects to make music a tool for social inclusion. In collaboration with the regional government, the Federation has promoted a new line of action to turn music into an element of tourist and cultural attraction. And from the legal area stands out the creation of the publishing and record company to promote the great cultural heritage that makes band music and optimize the management of these rights. In 2018, the Federation celebrates its 50th anniversary. In order to commemorate these 5 decades of work for music, it has developed several acts of international impact to place the Valencian community in the global epicenter of music. More than 25,000 musicians coming from all over the Valencian community have managed to beat up to 13 Guinness World Records in different modalities, such as the biggest music lesson or the biggest parade of music bands in the world. These events will go down in history, and they once again show the world the reason why the region of Valencia is a land of music and musicians par excellence.